Global audience.
And welcome to the program People and Politics. Today, you know how we do it. On every Monday, we'll discuss on topical issues in the political sphere in Nigeria, the issues that are bothering us as a people, and the decisions that those in politics have taken so far. And on the show with me today
is MARYVAL Easy.
and I will be your host, RITA UCHECHI, who will be coming with a guest later on the show who will help us in dissecting and reading meanings into some of the political issues that we'll be talking about here on the show today. Like we'll say, this is people and politics, and one of the major issues in the political arena last week has been the hike in tariff.
Yes.
This hike in tariff, I don't know what if we are going to.
It has been bothering on us as a people.
These people are still saying
because
that no matter what the NLC is doing, that they will still go on this hike.
That is just the problem, because at the end of the day, they've made their decision and they wouldn't want to turn back on whatever decision they've made. Not considering the masses at this point.
But
honestly, they should try and consider with the masses, because this decision they are taking is not favorable to us. It is not.
We are still discussing about the issues of this fuel subsidy, and now you want to talk about the electricity hike. It's too much on the people. Nobody out there, like our guest sometime last week said, nobody out there is smiling. Everybody is frowning. Everybody is angry. It's not supposed to be so. The transition to government is supposed to be a smooth ride and not something that will make people grumble.
And if you notice, this period, a lot of things has been happening just within this short period. A lot of things
has happened.
I think people should slow down. They just need to slow down when taking some decisions. Because we are the masses, and these whole issues, this hike in electricity is not favoring us, and it's disturbing, it's alarming, because we have other pressing issues aside this electricity tariff. Other pressing issues are there that needs to be tackled, not just this. And right now, this goes that bent on, you understand, still what they want to do. They actually don't want to change their mind on it. Meanwhile,
they said they will still go on it come July 1st. Anyway, even at that, we'll still keeping hope alive that.
Is it good by increasing it? Even after increasing it, what else will they do?
It's not only.
Will there be constant lights?
No, here in the urban area, if you have your prepared meter, it wouldn't be a problem.
Most times people talk about this prepared meter, it looks like with prepared meter you have constant light. No, we are in a country where light is not constant.
But the issue there is that if you on whatever appliances you use in your house, you know that yes, I use this, you know that I've used it and this is what it is. But if you're those that are using direct connection, those are the people who are going to suffer more, because they give them estimated bill, not really. They just look today and say, okay, these people, let's just give them 5,000 naira for the month. You pay 5,000.
At the end of the day, even increasing this electricity tariff is not even going to make them to circulate the prepaid everywhere. We are in a country whereby
it's not everywhere.
Yes, people just do whatever they like. People are being selfish, just in the interest of let me make this particular money. You know, these people using power wire. I feel like the NEPA, I feel like they make a lot of money from them. And let's be sincere.
We will not talk about that, since we don't. Anyway. They
make a lot of money from them. Why won't you talk about that? They make a lot of money from them because at the end of the month, they just bring up a particular bill and give to those people. Even not considering the fact that they might not even have been able to use that particular amount of light, and they come up with it. And these people, they are choiceless. They have no choice than to pay. You understand?
If you don't pay, you'll be disconnected. And
that is just it.
With all the stress that is going on in Nigeria now, you go home, there is no electricity, nothing. It's as if this government transition is as if it's coming to choke us. It's choking
It
us.
is choking.
We are still complaining on
it
this
is choking
tariff hike,
because I feel like in a situation where you need to iron a particular issue before entering another one, it's not being done that way. They are not ironing a particular problem. They're not trying to solve any problem. They enter the next one, and everything is on us as the people. And the other thing is choking us, just like you said, it's choking us. They should just try and see how they can help us on this.
And you wake up in the morning and hear another news.
That is it
just
now.
Like the increase.
I was even going to talk about that. This subsidy, remember, they were like, that they feel like we the masses, we are getting used to it. How can you get used to this kind of problem? No, tell me, how can you get used to the high price of fuel, whereby even your salary is not even being increased? If you ask me, self, whether the salary being increased or not, I don't even want them. They should not even increase the salary. Let them just reduce the money for that fuel. Except they don't want to, but we are still paying the same. They are still paying us the same salary, and we are still paying same transport. At the end of the day, it looks like you're working for transportation, which is not good.
That is how it is. We don't. What else can we do if not to keep complaining? Just like we are complaining, but these girls are saying that no matter.
They are bent on increasing it now. They are bent on increasing it. They don't want to do anything about it.
They don't want to hear the voice of the masses. And it's so unbearable. Seriously, this is.
Now you ask yourself, even if these schools are bent on increasing it, here comes, what is the government doing about it?
That is the issue. Since the inception of this government, we've been hearing increase in this, increase in that, and it's as if the government just came to punish us.
And you know, from the onset, I've always said,
coming out from an administration where we thought that things were hard, that okay, the new
government, they are bringing up this particular policy to make it look like yes, and things will change for good. They are doing it to make things easy for us. We have a positive mindset about it, but everything is taking too long. If you ask me, everything is taking too long. And about the fuel, the subsidy removal, me personally, I cannot get used to it. I cannot get used to that expensive nature whereby I pay high sum of amount to go to work, I pay high sum of amount to go to anywhere I want to go to. For what? And they're not doing anything about it, and they're keeping silent. Even though I actually talk about we just being positive as a people, that maybe they have a good reason for whatever they are doing, but it's becoming too much, because at the end of the day, the price of fuel is high, now increasing electricity tariff, same on us as the people and the masses, and they're not doing anything. Please, they should try and help us.
I think they are crying on the fact that we Nigerians, we adapt to situations fast.
Yeah, and that's the issue.
Adapting to whatever it is that the government throw on us, and they think that whatever they throw on us, after much grumbling and all that, we as a people will adapt. When
I was coming to work today, inside the vehicle, the lady was like, she was actually telling her friend that, and they were telling her that with time we get used to this old transportation stuff, and she was like, how can you get used to it whereby you are still collecting same salary?
You keep on grumbling. You keep on grumbling. Seriously, this hike in electricity is something that we cannot stop grumbling about. It's something that we cannot.
The federal government should do something. They should do something about it.
Okay, we are still talking about that one. Think of Naira devaluation. The vehicle duties are going up to 40%. That is still on us as a people. It is still on us. Importation duty is going up higher, and
I know that the affecting to bring something inside this country is very difficult right now.
Increasing transport.
So much.
Do you think that things, if this one goes up, maybe this one will come down?
Okay, now you can imagine the rate of importation of goods to the country, and when they bring it, at the end of the day, things become so expensive. People want to go to the market. You find it difficult to buy something, even if you write a list.
Market analysis. So
honestly,
people will see that the market, even
you write list, you go to the market, and you tend to get a different price entirely.
Of course. You go to market in the morning, maybe you forgot to buy one particular item. Maybe in the evening, after resting, you go back. You see that item have increased.
It's scary. Let's be sincere, it's scary if you ask me.
Sometimes
this is scary.
If you're not prepared, if you just see something that they are calling the price, you just buy it, because you might go from here to 10 posts, coming back, you see that it has increased price.
And you can't even blame these people.
And I don't think
you can't blame these traders because most of them will tell you they also pay high cost of transportation to go to the market where they get these things. And that's the truth. Since the cost of transport is high, how can you buy things at a cheaper rates? How? To import things to the country is very high. Like it's at a high rate. How on earth can you get things cheap? Let's be realistic for once.
Yes.
How do you expect to get things cheap? You can't, because you want to get things are difficult. You want to go to any place, it's difficult. You feel like most times as a person, you feel like, let me just stay inside the house. But you still need to go out.
There's nothing we can do.
You people are leaving us frustrated in this country. And the masses, we are being frustrated.
We need to speak out.
Yes.
And anyway, what do you now think about this Kano government? You know, the High Court in Kano State have restrained the governor from further demolition.
But that's a perfect decision. That's a perfect decision. I asked myself, this demolition, I hope it's not affecting both individuals, because not just the brackets. So you understand? This demolition is too much.
This one was concerning the BUK roads and some properties.
There was demolition places. I'm happy that at least the federal government are able to even do something about it. They're able to talk about it, not just keep silent about it. Because at the end of the day, this thing is too much. First of all, demolition for what? Demolition for what purpose? What are you people demolishing for? People spend money to build shops there. People, yes, you come and you demolish it. You say you want to do one thing. You want to like. And you know, apart from the fact that the federal government have done something, they should even do something about the Abuja. Yeah, this is the capital territory.
Is a high court.
Yes.
That's the people that has.
That's what I'm saying. It's even good that they did something about it, because same thing applicable to Abuja here. The demolition is too much. Too much everywhere.
That of Abuja here is that, you know, they erect buildings. When they come and mark that building for demolition, you know, what I think is happening is that is the agencies involved in all this, because when a building is marked for demolition, you see that maybe it was marked at middle level, but the construction will keep going up. What happens? They go to these agencies, and when they meet them, they let them go ahead to continue.
Me right now, I'm talking about building that. Let me say, particular market. This shop, people are already selling in the shop.
Yes.
This shop is already producing money for people, because that is where their goods are. That's where their goods are being packed. And at the end of the day, they come and demolish it. People goods, you don't know where to take your goods to. You are just being stranded. I'm not talking about the one that maybe you are still building and they come and that one is a different thing entirely. But talking about something that you know that is already in use, a shop that is already there. You understand? People.
It's not about being.
Do you know how much people pay for rent? You know how much people pay for rent?
Allocations are made. There are places that are meant for building.
What are you saying? Okay, now let's think about this TUC that we broke. I don't know if you were there. I was there personally. I was there to cover it. Like, it wasn't funny. People were complaining. You don't even know where to pack your goods to.
Of course.
You don't even know. And then, you know how much they pay for shop rent? Most of people just renew their rent. People just renew their rent and are there to demolish it. You can imagine paying a particular amount just within a month or 2 months, and they're there to demolish it. Now tell me, you think they're compensating these people? You said
they are supposed to.
So now,
if supposed to compensate them for the demolition,
you think so?
Then give them time.
If that's what you think, so why are people complaining? Because I was able to even interview 1 or 2 people. Why are they now complaining? Why are they not complaining that a lot of people lost a lot of things as a result of that demolition?
Yes, you know, during demolition, some hoodlums will come and cut away with goods and all that. They do not put securities in place in order to safeguard people's property.
You just come, you demolish shops. It's even scary to build outside Abuja, if you ask me.
Talking about demolition,
it's scary.
That of Kano State governor is topping the charts. The way he came in and started demolition, it's as if he's to demolish.
It's just the Kano own. Let's be realistic. Abuja own has been ongoing even before Kano. Abuja own has been ongoing even before Kano. You understand? But me, I'm happy and I'm glad that decision has been taken to put a stop to that, because I know that in one way or the other it has affected a lot of people. It has. And honestly, there was a need, and there's a need for it to stop. And thank God, proper decision has been taken, and everything is going smoothly, if you ask me.
Yes,
That's just
we just hope that things, this country will get to where we want to be. Seriously, where we are is not where we want to be, because the country is in flames. We don't know. You might sleep and wake up and you hear that okay, everybody that is living in 3 bedrooms should start maybe paying a particular amount of tax, because we don't know what
it's even
happen.
different. I'm talking about the aspect of demolition. It is scary to build out, especially here in Abuja, because you don't even know, after spending a lot of money to build a particular house, you get, maybe at the end of the day, government will come and demolish it, which is not favorable. It is not healthy for us. Yes.
The only thing I would advise viewers is that if you're buying a property, please buy properties that are FCDA allocated, so that we won't be having issues with demolitions, so that at least our investments will yield something. It's not Nobody is happy in this economy, in this present economy right now.
There will not be suffering demolition.
Somebody will now come and demolish
your place.
Something the only thing that you feel like is giving you hope in the present situation of Nigeria. All right, viewers, that is we will be going on a very short break.
I'll be coming back with a guest.
Yes, who will talk very much more
about this topic.
Political issues. A lot of things are going on. Do not go anywhere, and we will be right back.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Praise, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bijiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Nigeria Film Corporation, and lots more. Don't be told, be there. Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is the celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Praise, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bijiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, Nigeria Film Corporation, and lots more. Don't be told, be there.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion.
Welcome back, viewers, from that very short break. And if you're just joining us, this is
We are still on the show.
And Politics. We are still on the show. And as promised, we are back with our guest, Mr. Alex Enemana, who is going to talk more on these issues that are affecting us politically as a people, as a nation. Good afternoon, Mr. Alex.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
You're welcome to the program.
People and Politics.
Okay, Mr. Alex, what do you make of this electricity hike come July 1st? What do you think about this issue?
Well, the 40% increment on electricity tariff is so unfortunate, and to say that this is important at this time, especially coming at the time when Nigerians are still trying to, wriggle out of the petroleum price hike, courtesy of the subsidy removal on petrol. This is one of the indices that Nigerians are overburdened in an economy where the majority of the people are either totally unemployed or underemployed. This electricity hike is so unfortunate, and it shouldn't have come at a time like this. It's e-time, and looking at the percentage for as much as 40% increase. That is much, and especially at the time when there is a serious drop in the number of hours Nigerians enjoy electricity per day. So it shouldn't have come at a time. I think that the presidency should have done better to compare the discourse that is electricity distribution companies to to wait a little bit while Nigerians are still trying to get on with the increase in prices of fuel. This shouldn't have come at this time at all. We should have waited a bit while the not injuries which we are already in. It shouldn't have come at the time. Maybe the presidency should as well intervene and compare the discourse to join this notice of increase, which I think will start from 1st of July, I think next week or so. So it shouldn't have come at a time like this. If you remember, by the increase in fuel, by the hike in fuel prices, people are already losing their job. Some people are not getting paid, and others are getting half paid. And they are coming up. They are already burdened with a hike in electricity. They are going to pay more. Sometimes they even but I will even say they were generous enough to let us know that they are increasing. Because there are times they just increase without notice. You only know that there is an increment when you buy 10,000 before you get as much as 100 units. Then the next day you just take the next day you buy, it's not as much as what you got last time. So we even say they were generous enough to let us know that they were increasing. Unlike they just take up and increase secretly without giving notification, and that I think it's key time. It shouldn't have come at a time like this. Now we are already burdened with piloting and growing expenses on our neck. As a result of the increase in the petrol pump price, which has affected the cost of transportation, affected the cost of living generally. When you go to market, you not buy enough value with your money.
Yeah.
And again, if this income increasing, income is not increasing, and people's salary are not even starting to come, and businesses are at the same time stagnant. So I believe that this shouldn't have come. The federal government can do better to compare the electricity distribution companies. To stand on this land hike, it's supposed to take effect on July 1st. then maybe at a later date, a resolution can be reached within stakeholders, the electricity consumers themselves, the regulator, that is electricity regulatory commission, the federal government, and the discos themselves, so that a reasonable price, a reasonable percentage can be reached, and not just this one where they just wake up unilaterally to decide on the rate increase they will offload on the customers. So that also goes to tell you that our regulatory agencies are not doing enough. They are not doing enough in the sense that they are not there to protect customers. The distribution companies just wake up one day and decide to hike the distribution, they decide to hike price, without the call to the regulator.
Okay, sir. Okay, as regards.
Regulatory commission. So it shouldn't have come at a time like this. If they are there to protect the interest of customers, they can do better to do that. But from what you are saying, they have not done enough at all.
Okay, sir. So as regards the Kano State demolition, so do you agree with the Kano State High Court in stopping further demolition in the states?
Yes, I believe this demolition is one too many. The demolition is one too many, and it's as if it has appeared to be a vendetta rather than a decision to improve the standard of living of the people. The people of Kano, by the election of an MPP to manage the affairs of the state, they expected much better, and not a situation where the government policy appears to be on a vendetta against the immediate government of candidates. People of Kano should be scared of whatever political differences they have. It shouldn't be imposed on them. They shouldn't be at the receiving end of their political animosity. They shouldn't be at the receiving end of their political disagreement. They shouldn't be at the receiving end, of their flex for whose level is stronger and all that. So I believe that the court acted in good faith. The court acted right by placing on hold the ongoing demolition, which a lot of us do not find fashionable anymore. Government that came with a lot of promises to better the lives of the people. Even if some of these structures may have been erected on on illegal, on government plots, like we are meant to understand. Processes. You give people notice before you go ahead to demolition of some of these structures. You understand that some of them are, places where people do business. When you go and level a place where people do business, inadvertently what they do is, to affect their economy, affect the economy of those who depend on them, and that does not go well in a state like Kano, where the rate of poverty is still skyrocketing, where a lot of people, do not have a means of livelihood. Because added rights, if I were the governor, I would have, pursued agenda that will affect the life of the people meaningfully, rather than engaging on political vendetta, which I believe is becoming one too many. From the day one of this administration, it has gone on rampaging. Demolition structures, which is considered, to have had the signature thing of the middle past governor of Gambia. I believe the first intervention, came quite at the right time, and I believe the government of Kano State to abide by the order of the court and not act like what we have in FCT in the past period when the then minister, Nasser Rufai, who later became the governor of Kaduna State. He never he treated the court orders with disdain. He never adhered to court orders. A court will give an injunction and order, to stop a certain demolition exercise, and the exam minister will still go ahead to demolish. So I pray that we do not see this come to play in Kano State, where the court has been.
Okay. Okay, I was even going to ask, how sure are we that the governor of Kano State will adhere to court order? But you've already answered that, and we really hope and pray that he adheres to the court's order.
Yes.
Then, Mr. Alex, coming to this Imo State PDP crisis, like, what do you make of it? What do you think is actually the main issue here? And do you see a solution? Do you see this party coming back together, especially in Imo State? Hello, Mr. Alex.
Guys, network wants to disturb us today.
Really?
Please, network. I think we lost that call, eh?
I think we lost that call.
Honestly, he has actually said a lot, and it's actually in line with what I was saying. You understand? We, the masses, we are really suffering. This hike in electricity, please, the federal government should do something about it. I think things should actually take place one at a time, and not bringing everything the same time.
At the same time, it will look as
it's just too much.
Our destiny. That's how, like, somebody in the vehicle today was saying this present government is after his destiny. It was actually a guy that nothing is.
In as much as we are being positive about this new administration, please, they should help us, because even if you ask me, I didn't know that this subsidy removal will still up to this time. I didn't know. Yes.
For me, is actually, if we're talking about this fuel subsidy, right? The billions that have been removed, that is the subsidy that have been removed. Please, we would also like to know where they are channeled to, because we cannot finish suffering all these, and at the end of the day, there is no accountability on
but it's not possible.
Has been done. It's possible. It is possible, because one thing with this election, the election of this year, it was like everybody was inclusive. It was an inclusive election process. People came out, people had
the youth. And the youth voted unlike before.
Yes.
And if you ask me, I feel like even with the participation of the youth, you understand, at the end of the day, a lot of speech from the youth that they didn't know how far, and later on how the election went and everything with the calling of the news and all that. So if you say that you think you need to know where the money is being channeled to and all that, that's why I ask you, how possible do you think that will be?
Yes,
how
it is possible, because if we are to bring back core democracy in Nigeria, the real value of democracy, will.
But you and I know that we're in a country whereby it's the only what they tell you, that is what you take.
Yes. We'll see about that, because we are tired of taking whatever is thrown at us. At the level we are now in Nigeria, politics is no longer business as usual. I think it's no longer business as usual. So I think that those elected will sit up.
Yeah.
They have to up their game. So I think anyway, let's see how that one will go. And we believe also that the Kano governor will adhere, just like
Like I said, I'm happy that they are caught, you understand, has to say something about it. It shows that...
It's not just saying, it's him adhering, just like the instance he gave.
See, if they are not taking any action at first, it's a different thing entirely. But for the fact that they have been able to take action about it, let's be positive that he's going to adhere to it. He's going to correspond to what they are saying.
To adhere to court orders
sure.
and stop demolitions, because just like our guest said, these demolitions are becoming a vendetta, and it's not favoring the people, because they elected you there to better their life. They elected you. Kano is one of the places that insecurity is ravaging, and instead of focusing your energy on those places, you are focusing on demolitions. I don't get it. And the rate of poverty in the north is alarming.
I don't want to talk about that one. The rate of poverty in the north is something that gives me goosebumps. It's too much. You see people begging on the streets. You know that in the north there are people that are ready, even if you eat, they're ready to take the remnants. It is that bad.
Of course.
It is that bad.
Course.
And you know people should channel on how to better the state. You think demolishing people's shop, demolition market and all that will be or bring solution to whatever problems. Honestly, it's not making any sense.
You know, when two elephants are fighting, the grass suffers.
Sometimes when I look at the situation of the country, I'll be like, you people are channeling your energy on something that's to me is not supposed to. We have a lot of pressing issues that people should channel this energy to. A lot of pressing issues. Let's be in a country where we have peace of mind. Let's be in a country where we have confidence, and not in a country whereby we live with fear. We cannot continue to live with fear because if we want to talk about the security part, it's so alarming. Still in the same country, are you channeling your energy on something different? We have a lot of insecurity issues in the country, killings and all that in different states. You're traveling, you are scared to travel. You are scared, yes. Somebody said something about when the Enugu Nsukka road. Somebody was like, you can imagine you taking flights. You bought a flight to Enugu town. Now, going to Nsukka on the road, you are being kidnapped or being killed and all that. What's the point? You took flight because you want to be safe.
Yes.
But now you see, you still met that thing you're avoiding. You still met that thing everywhere. It is not even about taking flights. You will still take either bike or you still take cab to wherever you are going to. You understand?
Like,
and at the end of the day, you will the masses tend to suffer this.
At gunpoint. Or still that
is just it.
Expressway.
But people take flights to Enugu airport. So what about when you're going to your village? You have villages now. You won't sleep in the airport now. You won't sleep there. So I feel like I'm calling on the federal government. You people should channel your energy on these walls. These ones are the pressing issues, not just pressing issues. The important issue that needs to be tackled, and not even about this hike in electricity. No, that is not what we want. Please, you should just focus on this security issue, on the fuel, because we need to go to places. We cannot just stay in the spot. We need to work so that we can eat. Yes. So these ones are very, very important in the sense that people go to work and this thing is affecting them. Not like they even reduced our working days. We still work like normal times. Yeah. Nothing is being reduced. Even mothers are crying because of their students. You expect them to give them transport to school and they don't even have that money. They cannot afford this. So the federal government should do something about it. Honestly, they should.
I'm telling you. Anyway, we'll go on a very short break, and when we return, we'll try and return back with our guests to discuss more of these pressing issues that is disturbing us politically. Please stay on the line and don't go anywhere.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industrial icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wileke, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low.
Welcome back, viewers, of that quick break. As we did promise to be coming back with our guests to still talk on the trending issues in the country, the political sector, and everything that's been affecting us as a people.
All right, Mr. Alex, you're welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Alex, we were asking, with this PDP crisis in Imo State, what do you make of it? What do you think can be done to specify members of the party in order to carry everybody along for peace to be in the party in Imo State is becoming too much.
Well, as for the councils in Imo State PDP, I think it's if you ask me, I will tell you it's self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted in the sense that the party in Imo State did not make meaningful attempts to put its house in order. It did not make meaningful attempts to put its house in order in the sense that one would have imagined a situation where the national secretary of the political party will still be in the office, but at the same time, he's contesting to win the ticket of his party in his state. Senator Sama now should have, if he had interest in seeking governorship election, State, one would have imagined that he would resign his office as national secretary of the party, then so that there would be a fair ground for contestants to seek for the party's ticket. If we don't do that, to remain in office and sought for the party's ticket, of course, that was the reason why Commander Governor withdrew from the race. He didn't see a fair ground for him to seek the party's ticket because there is no way you seek the party's ticket and without passing through the national secretary who even sign your form. So he didn't see a situation where the former senator will still be in the office to sign his own form, while the ticket passes him. What he should have done was to resign from his office as national secretary, then face his way squarely. So if you ask me, PDP in Imo State is a party that has concluded plans to fail the governorship election. Because this, you have seen that the mass defection has hit the party. Just last week, about 7 members of the state executive council resigned from the party and the
working committee.
So the odds doesn't favor the PDP in Imo State at this moment.
But what do you think can be done?
Well, what is almost getting late, but we know in politics 24 hours is actually a very long period of time.
Sure.
Yeah.
What should be done is for the party to set up a machinery in place to first of all halt the mass defection by reconciling aggrieved parties. And as a matter of urgency, the governorship candidate in the state should resign his office as national secretary of the People's Democratic Party to create room for the filling of that particular office. Because it appears as if he knows he's going to fail, then when he fails, he comes back to his office. He should immediately resign from that office so that vacant position can be filled. Then a genuine reconciliation will be put in place. Maybe possibly by setting up a national committee to organize all the parties, all the agri parties together and bring them to a round table where they will, sit down and look at ways the party can. In fact, one wouldn't have imagined that India would have dropped from the race on some of the circumstances under which he was sacked.
Yes, we were surprised.
And yes, one would have assumed that the party will do well to even given a right of first refusal. But in the world, as everybody should be given equal opportunity to seek to pursue their political ambition. I didn't see that happening in Imo State. The Senate, the National Secretary of the party, used his office to his own advantage and ceded the ticket to himself, which has caused the animosity and the internal wranglings erupting the party at this moment, who does not seem to portray them as a party so prepared to face the governorship election.
Okay.
The opposition party, one would have assumed that they put the house in order. Traditionally, that Imo is a PDP state. But with what is happening, the party is not great to prepare. It does not seem to be great prepared to launch the power in the state.
Okay, sir. There is this news saying Nigerian banks Elisa, can you hear me? I think you say Nigerian banks heading for recapitalization. What can you say about it?
I didn't get that.
Okay, there's this news saying that Nigerian banks heading for recapitalization. So what can you say about it, sir?
Well, we know that the banks at this moment, the banks are at this moment, all things are not well with them. Since after the COVID-19 crisis and all that, the Nigerian banks have all the policies in place to get them stronger. Together with what happened recently with the cashless policy, where a lot of people find it difficult to manage their transactions and all that. So we all need all the policy in place to guarantee the depositors of the safety of their deposits. If CBN talks it in its own knowledge that the recapitalization at this point in time is needed for to get the bank stronger, I think the policy can still go ahead.
All right.
Thank you so much, sir.
Alex, going to Abia State, the politics in Abia State, there is this group called the Abia's Resonance Movement that has called out the newly elected governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Oti, that he lacks the capacity to secure Abia State security-wise and to maintain the peace Abians have known. This is coming from a movement from the state, and I'm thinking, is it not too early for them to call him to resign that he lacks the capacity?
Like they should have given him some time.
They should give him time. This is somebody that just entered and they've not given him time. They are calling.
Are they expecting miracles or what?
To resign. So what do you make of it, Mr. Alex?
Well, like you rightly pointed out, that call is hasty and the smacks of political.
After all, they voted him now. So
political means in the call for the resignation of the government. What I understand is that there is a hand position in this call. But that does not in any way exonerate the fact that Abia is in dire need of a government that will put measures in place to ensure the security of the people of Abia State as well as their means of livelihood and their property. But the call for the realization of Governor Alex Oti is ill-timed, is hasty, and it shouldn't have arisen in the first place. We all know that Abia has in recent times, even while the former administration was in office, in the 24 years of PDP in Abia State, from 1999 to 2023, one cannot totally say that there were no records of insecurity here and there. There were no records of kidnapping, there were no records of anger, there were no records of tax snatching and all that. So I don't know if the escalation in the past 3 years the governor has been in office has got an alarming stage where his call for the regulation should arise. So I think all that needs at this moment is to organize support for the new governor instead of this untimely and hasty call for his resignation. I don't think the call for his resignation should come at this point in time. They should rather the party that lost seats in the state, that is the main opposition, the PDP, shouldn't use civil society organization as a conduit to fuel political animosity in the state. They should instead support the government in place, having lost the seats in Abia State. They should support the government in place and showing this call for this resignation. This is somebody who is just barely sitting in office, and he needs all the support, to secure the lives and property of everyone. The court can a new policeman, a new police boss, a new commissioner of police has been deployed into the state. And I believe in coming days, we have a significant results from the growing kidnappings and underwear and cash snatching across Omaya particularly and about the capital city of the state. So I believe with the appointment of a new service chiefs, a reasonable level of attention will be paid to Abia, which has a peculiar case, talking about the situation. You know that we have pocket of secessionist tones from other states, and this has also given rise to some kind of security concerns in other states, particularly. You know that Nnamdi Kanu is from other states, and some of his loyalists around that place. Those the agitation for the Biafra agitation has given rise to that kind of people claiming to be freedom fighters who in the real sense are just criminal elements lashing on every opportunity to unleash mayhem on people. So I think in coming days there will be a significant improvement in terms of securing the life and property of the people of the state. So I don't think that the call for the revision of LSOT is in good faith. It shouldn't have come at this time at all. It shouldn't have come.
All right, Mr. Alex, thank you so much for being on.
You've said a lot, and we appreciate you, sir.
I appreciate you. We'll have you sometime again on the show. Thank you very much.
Do have a lovely day, sir. Bye-bye.
All right, viewers, like our guest said, the call is too hasty. Somebody that just resumed all his...
I think they should have given him some time. Are they expecting miracles?
Yes.
Give him some time. As regards his own, they should give him some time to do his work. I'm not telling him to resign.
Those that the opposition should come together. I just like he rightly said, everybody should put hands together to make the system work.
Sure.
Not to be using some...
It's not just for him. It's supposed to be a teamwork.
It's supposed to be a teamwork. It's not something that you'll be using a particular movement or group to cause problems and divert attention. These are not the kind of things we need at this point.
I think the decision they're taking is just too fast. They should give the man some time.
That have not been very lucky with governance. They've not been very...
I don't want to even go there. Their road is so bad. So bad. Oh my God. Abia State, don't even go there.
They just... What?
You see Abia Port Harcourt Road.
Sister,
it's not funny.
Let's not dive into that.
Sometimes they'll just hit some beds. They'll hit it on the road. I'll be like, what? They've not been lucky if you ask me. But I feel that they should still give this man some time.
Yes,
I'm not asking him to resign.
He needs time. They should not come and confuse him. Let him be focused. Just like he said, they will hope that with the appointment of new service chiefs and all that, security measures will be put in place. Not just in Abia State, in Plateau,
in Benue State,
Kaduna,
and everywhere.
Security measures will be put in place to secure lives and properties of the people, because we already, in fact, the way that Nigerians are looking at the new
service chief,
IGP of police,
like they will do all the work.
Now is just do your thing. We are watching you. Let him do something, and we really hope that we will not be disappointed.
Sure.
We really hope that he will not disappoint us. I am really, really praying, because in the situation where we are now, the current security situation of Nigeria, we don't need to be testing waters. We need to be very, very sure of what we are doing. We have gone past testing waters now. Whatever we are doing, let us be sure. Not something implement this and say, let's see how it works out. Maybe we'll try the plan B. No.
They are just being appointed, so we are very positive about them, that they will actually work for our own betterment as a people in this country, because a lot of lives have been lost in this process. A lot of people have been destroyed, a lot of things and all that. Like, people find it difficult to go to the farm. It has affected the cost of things in the market. And that's when you go to buy something, you find out that things are so expensive, because who will go to farm? Whereby you go to farm and they kill you. So you don't have that confidence to even go to farm again. And at the end of the day, things become so expensive, affecting us. Please, I just hope that the appointments won't be a disappointment to us in this country. I just hope that they have been appointed, they work towards the betterment of the country, towards the security of this country, so that we will begin to live with peace of mind and we'll stop living with fear.
We really need the Nigeria where we grew up in. When we were growing up, things were hard, but not this hard.
Sure.
I tell you, things were hard.
And this security own issue is alarming compared to before.
Oh my God.
So it's just like a normal thing right now. Maybe you're sitting with somebody, you're telling the person that there's a killing in a particular place. Person will be like, okay, it looks like it's not a normal thing. They're not seeing it as a normal thing, and they're not used to it. The killing, they're not used to it. Killing is not something to be used to. It is not something to be used to just because the country is failing us. No, please, the service chiefs, the new appointed service chiefs, please, they should go and work. They should put in their work and effort to make sure things are better for us.
The way people are, even the UK government, they are focusing on Nigeria right now, looking at those that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will appoint as his people, those that will be appointed for ministerial jobs. Yeah. People are so much interested. There is really tension in the Senate right now, where people are really, really tensed that, the way we've seen this present administration, you don't know what will happen.
At the end of the day,
you might be looking at this way.
Let the right decision be taken. Let the right decision be taken. We want a good Nigeria. We want a better Nigeria. Yes, it's not just being giants of Africa. Let's just reclaim that name again. Let Nigeria be the Nigeria we used to know.
Yes, and let us practice true democracy. Let the rule of law lead in this country.
Yes.
We don't want anybody that is above the law. And that is where we would like to wrap it up for today on the program, People and Politics. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you so much for being on this show. And please don't forget to follow us on our social media page. Tell people to tell somebody about SRTV. Please subscribe. We have a lot of things to bring to you. Yes, a lot of educational tips, entertainment to educate you on, entertainment to make you feel relaxed. So follow us on our page. And I believe we're not going to disappoint you. We won't disappoint you at all. You're going to enjoy following us because we are here for you. Yes. And I remain MARYVAL Eze.
I am Rita UCHECHI. See you next week.
Bye.
On this particular show.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance